Hi guys, in this video we are going to learn to create an image slider from the local images. Local images means we are going to put some images in a folder in our application, and when the application will run it will display those images as a slider, means left and right swipe. So let's start the coding. So as you can see, I have this application over here. So what I will do is I will just first of all hide this section where we are earlier in the previous videos we have done about the dashboard. So I'll just remove it so we can have the place. What we're gonna do is first of all we will learn how to create a directory. Okay, so you go to the full project section of the Android Studio. In the project section you go here and then you do the right click. After doing the right click you will be able to have an option of new directory. Okay, in the directory you are going to mention like this: assets/images. So in your application, whenever in future you are going to make any other application, you can make the directory and you're going to put the images over here. So let's have to put some images over here. Let's put the images first. So I do have some images over here. So what I will do, I'll just copy all these images and paste all these images over here. Now when you expand it, you can see these images. So you can put JPEG image or PNG image, is up to you. After doing that, we are going to do some more changes in a place where it's called the pubsec.yml. Actually it's a YML because here in this YML we have the option. So as you scroll down you will be seeing this option, Flutter uses material design. Here is a concept of to add assets to your application and asset section like this. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we will remove this and then remove this hash. So you also know then we want to comment something, then we will be having the option of hash to comment over here. So I'll go to that assets slash, you can put the whole also, so it's up to you. You can no need to put the assets also, it will still work. Okay, so as we can see the directory here, assets, and then we are having the images, and then we're going to put like this image1.jpg, and same way like this. And just remove this. You can put it more, as many as images there you want to put it. So 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so this is the first step. Now we will go to our home page where we were showing just now. So it's saying that pubsec has been edited, so we'll do the dependencies. Just press on it. So there are a lot of packages, we have used it right now, so there is no problem in that. Now we go our dashboard section. So first thing what we're gonna do is we don't need all this item tabbed and everything, so I just remove it. We have to create the image list. Okay, so final list, okay, string, in that we are going to create an image list. Okay, equals to square bracket, because why we put the square bracket, because is an array is a collection of similar data types. Now what we're gonna do is we have to put these images whatever the path over here. So I just better copy. Is giving me the assets files means does not exist, no problem, because what happened whenever you put this kind of images and everything, you have to close it and start it again. Right now even it is saying, because it's saying that JPEG. See, there's a small difference over here. So here is JPG. So as you can see, this JPG is there. Now going ahead with that, okay, I'll just copy all these assets over here, and then do like this. Instead of that, I'll just copy here, comma here, comma here. Okay, just going ahead. You can arrange it accordingly. It's not so much big deal. You can put it as a comma over here and Control Alt L, then it will format it. Just put it here too. Just put it here. So now we have already the images put over here. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to make them as a scrolling images. Okay, so we're going to create one page controller. Okay, page controller. with the help of underscore page controller. So automatically it comes. Now it's giving me error like this, not nullable. So add late modifier, because we will initialize it late. We're going to add late initializer in any controller or the things which we will be using, because when we want to initialize it later on, means when the application is running, not in the starting, not on the page load. Okay. So after that we have this int. Int is we have to going to put the current index. Current index means we will get to know on which image the currently the slider is. Okay, then we will use the late timer. Okay, because that also will going to be slice here. Okay, timer. So this section is done. Now is asking in here import dart async. So for the timer you have to import this section, dart async. Okay, going ahead, what we'll have, then we going to one very important thing happens here in the Flutter. When you want to call some function, there is a one method called override here, and then we call it as a void init state. This method you're going to use a lot in Flutter. Why it is saying? Because any method which you want to call in the Flutter and you want some load some data, so we have to call this init state. Okay, so what we're going to do is it has the return super init state. Okay, and then put the semicolon, underscore this page controller. Okay, we are going to make the page controller, so page controller and initial page, and we are going to put the current index. Why? We want to make it sure that it should be starting from the current index, and by default in the array it starts with the 0. Okay, so underscore start auto scrolling. We are going to give the feature of auto scroll. Okay, means where the image is automatically. Right now this method does not exist. Okay, so for a while I'll just comment it. First we will see how the images are being loaded. Okay, so going ahead, what we're gonna do is we have to show the images over here. Okay, so this is a section in the body section. Instead of this dashboard, I can just either put like a container. Okay, and first we are going to put is a container as its end over here. Okay, and then okay, center here, container. Now is asking that container is having these issues because removing extra position or found none, nothing is coming here. No? So we will have height, we are going to put 250. After putting the height, we will have a child. Okay, in the child, what you're gonna do is we are going to put a page view. Okay, page view dot builder. Okay, this builder will actually do all the process. Okay, so in the item builder we will have other features also. Before that, going ahead, okay, item builder will be there, and we come here and press enter, we will have these features. Okay, so the controller, you have the control. What controller we have created? We have created a page controller over here earlier, and it also need to be item count. Why item count? So that it should know till when it has to scroll. Okay, so image list dot length. Okay, so it will know how many pages it has to be scrolled. Better remember. Okay, and then on page changed. Okay, on page changed, what will happen? We will have some index, any operation if you would like to do like that. Okay, that we can do. Okay, and then after that we're going to put set state. Set state is like setting is the what is the current state of that index, so it can be displayed accordingly. Okay, now here in this item builder, what happens is called context. Okay, context is referencing that current whole application. Okay, and then coming over here, okay, this is a page builder, return image dot asset, because we are going to get the images from the asset list. Okay, then we're going to put index. Okay, through that index it will be there, and comma fit. Fitting means like how you want to fit it to the screen. Okay, so box fit, we want to use the box fit feature. So it is here, box fit dot cover. Cover contain values. Cover means like it will be fully covering that particular area. Okay, it's giving a message like this. Okay, just put the semicolon. Now I can put the Control Alt and L, and then I can see that's is looking like this. Now as you can see here, right now if you want to run the application, what will happen? Let's see that first. And what I'm gonna do is I'll just restart the application, and let's see in the running device what will happen. So as you can see, the images are there. With the manually we can do scrolling, right, left, right, left. Okay, now we want to make it as a start auto scrolling. Okay, we want to make it automatically scrolling. So if you don't want the user to have auto scrolling, you can stop here, so automatically it will doing the scrolling with the manual. Okay, so start auto scroll. Okay, and then going ahead, and then underscore timer. What we're gonna do, we'll use the timer. Okay, so timer dot periodic. Periodic means after what period it has to done. Okay, so duration, in that we will have a seconds. You can put the seconds, minutes, but is a slider, so of course you have to put it into the seconds only. Now in this timer section, after this, come here, press enter. Now you can put the semicolon, so we can close it over here. Now here is the main coding. What we'll do is underscore current index, okay, less than image list, okay, dot length, okay, -1. Why we're doing is -1? Because the thing is, if it starts counting from there, then we will have an issue. Reason is because it will start from 0, 1, 2, so it has to list with the -1 only. That's why we are doing it. So whatever is your list, we have to do it -1, so that it does not go. It will give the arrays in the index of range bound exception. Okay, after that else, and in that else we will have a underscore current index, okay, is equals to 0, and then put the pass. Now we have to enable this method now. Okay, now it will not give any error. Okay, now going ahead, once we start this timer, always remember in Flutter, whenever you are using the timer for something, you must dispose it, otherwise it will keep on running after the application. So override. Okay, then we are going to have a void dispose, and then we call it like this. Okay, now underscore timer dot cancel. Okay, when the application is closed, then it should cancel it. Underscore page controller dot dispose. You have to dispose all this, otherwise it will keep on running behind the application, and you will getting some messages in the Flutter section where you see the logcat section of the Flutter. So now this is already done here. Now what we will do, we will restart the application over here once, and let's see that. Now once we restart application, we can see that images are automatically scrolling. See, automatically after 3 seconds images are getting to be scrolled. Okay, okay, so that's all in this video. See you in another video.